What's going on, everybody? Haven't made content in a minute, but today I wanted to honestly break down some tins, mainly Sword and Shield. Got a card show or two coming up, and truthfully, I'm getting tired of seeing these things just down in the basement here of Divergent tins, V-Striker tins, Evolutions tins, and quite honestly, I've been picking these up at Target, Walmart over the past couple years, and I'm going to break them down and put them into packs, either in booster bundles or 3-packs, single packs. We're just going to go for it here. So I'm going to try to do this in all like a one-shot take because I want to make sure that there's not cuts or anything, and just try to show that there's a little bit of authenticity and validation to the packs that are going to be taken out of these tins and put into either some sleeves, or I got these as well. These are from Platinum Protectors, and they actually have little booster bundles. And so I'm thinking, hey, do I put a bunch of packs in here, seal them with some stickers that are hologram stickers that have a serial number and everything on them too. And saw a few people on YouTube do this. Want to give it a shot, see how it goes. So this kind of shows that the packs that are being pulled are authentic, haven't been messed with. I'm a small town casual collector, investor, and trying to just offload some of this stuff at some shows. So should be pretty fun. Let's get to it. Like I said, we'll pull this guy out. We got ourselves, it looks like, a nice Divergent tin. And again, I don't know what's in these things. I'm hoping that mainly it's Evolving Skies. But we're about to find out. So we got 2 Astral. We have, oh man, we got Brilliant and 2 Evo Skies packs. So let's go. I like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these packs. Let's see if this actually fits in here the way that I want it to. And we'll put them in the box just like this and see if there's enough space for all of them to fit. There might actually be more space than needed. So we'll give this a go. And again, what I thought about doing too, I'll keep this right here, is these slabs. These are PSA slab bags. But do I take some of these and turn them, oh my gosh, I just dropped some packs, and turn them into the baggies for the packs. So it looks like you can pull this off. You slide your pack in like so, and then you got yourself a little pack holder. Nice. You know what I might do? Maybe for this first 10, I'm just going to seal packs like this on the back, and then put, I don't know if I'll hologram seal these little single packs. I might just put these down here. So we got an Astral Radiance pack. We got a Brilliant Stars pack. And we'll toss them in. I think you take the sticky part off, just like that. And then you seal it, just like this. So I'm curious, is it better to just, oh, these actually fit. They fit in there like that. Okay. I'll keep these down in the box. I'll do that for the Evo Skies tins too, I suppose. Or the packs, excuse me, duh. Because these puppies are running. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but booster boxes have gone nuts for Sword and Shield, and mainly for Evolving Skies. So I did this over the past couple of years, like I was saying, where I was just buying these tins and knowing that at some point this stuff's just going to go up. And I've ripped over the years too much Sword and Shield, and so I am wanting to actually sell some of my investments in these packs. Come here. Just like that. Boom. And there you have it. So now they're all sealed up. Down below, 2 Evolving, 1 Astral. Sorry, 2 Astral. I haven't put this guy in yet. 2 Astral and a Brilliant. So I'll set these down here. Put this guy in as well. Tamper seal. And boom. Okay, got 5 out of the Divergent tin. Another tin that I have. This is a, I believe this is the V-Strikers tin. It's got the Tyranitar on it, but I actually wrote on here that I got it Black Friday of this past, I guess Black Friday, They had these running for like 15 bucks a tin. And I went there at like 6 in the morning and stood in line for these dang tins. And I was able to grab a handful of them. And this was at a time before I guess the chaos was starting to kind of pick up at that point, because Surging Sparks just went bananas and changed the game. But man, like 2022, 2023, the world was just a different time for Pokemon, and then it just shot through the roof, which is wild. But take a look at that. We got 2 Brilliant and 3 Evolving Skies, which is pretty dang awesome. So I'll set these here. I'll take my Brilliant Stars off the top, slide it in, take this guy, seal it for 1, and keep going. But yeah, I can kind of BS a little bit about the market and what I've seen. Again, when I was buying these tins and packs, nobody really wanted this stuff at that time. It was kind of a bear market for Pokemon, but I kind of got back in around the whole Logan Paul COVID era. I collected as a kid, so just seeing him open base set, which I couldn't afford, but it just shot through the roof. I started getting into the modern stuff, just as a little side hobby. Ripped a ton of packs, and I remember PokeTuber, maybe it was PokeRev, Maddie Med said something about like, hey, like if you're going to be ripping packs, like it's okay to rip, but maybe hold some of this stuff sealed and just see it grow over time. Because when I got into it, I noticed that every set of Pokemon that's ever been printed has essentially gone up from when it was originally MSRP or below MSRP. And so, hey, I thought, you know what? Some of these packs back in 2022, 2021, 2020, they might actually get some growth. And ironically, 2025 has turned out to be just mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. As far as prices just skyrocketing, especially for Scarlet Violet. I remember when that came out, you could get booster boxes of Base, Paldea, Obsidian, all the way up to pretty much Surging Sparks. But you could get for, TikTok had some at like 85 bucks a box, 110, 115 bucks a box, when MSRP obviously is definitely higher than that. And the moment that Prismatic came out, the whole world just lost their mind, apparently. And they started skyrocketing on everything. EV10. Grab these again at Target. Come on, buddy. They're just sitting there. And these things would sit there for weeks. Well, yeah, days. Lots of days. Now you can go to a restock at Walmart or Target. If you're not there right when the guy's stocking MJ or Excel, you're not getting anything. You're not getting anything. I did learn that the honeycomb pattern on these tins is supposed to have Evolving Skies in them. So let's find out. And of course, we have Brilliant, Fusion, Evolving, and Evolving, which is pretty dope. And so again, my thought was, I don't know exactly what's in these tins, and people tell me to break them down, but I want to make sure there's some authenticity to them, and that's why I made this video. I want to try this booster bundle box idea. I watched Pokebeard. He had some, I guess, sponsorship probably through Platinum Protectors, and kind of showed that they're basically just these higher grade, but like little thinner plastic style booster bundles boxes, and they have like booster boxes in there. And so I just decided to say, hey, what if I actually put a bunch of these packs in a booster bundle and then sold it booster bundle style? Because a lot of Sword and Shield did not get booster bundles. That was mainly a Scarlet Violet thing. They had it for like Crown Zenith as well, maybe like Lost Origin and Silver Tempest might have gotten some booster bundles, but primarily, unless I'm mistaken, they did not have booster bundles for Sword and Shield product mainly. Those are kind of new, and booster bundles are, in my opinion, those are a huge investment going forward. Not everybody can afford a booster box, and having at least a 6-pack bundle of them with, you know, the product, the logo, the box, I think that those are a massive play. They're easy to store. You don't have to have a box of tins like this, and I have so many dang tins over the years. So I'm grabbing a few of them, like I'm doing right now, and putting them into packs and sleeves. And I'm kind of test driving this while I'm video recording. I haven't actually really ever done this before. But I have enough right now. Let's see what a Evolving Skies booster bundle looks like. I want to see if these actually fit well in this booster bundle idea. And this might be a terrible idea. I don't know. I know that people just want to rip packs, and I thought this is the easiest way than trying to just say, hey, open this tin and see what happens and sell it at a sort of arbitrary price, just guessing that this is what's going to be in it. And rather just do this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do these 6 packs fit into this? Please, Lord, fit in there. Does this make a booster bundle? Is this a good idea? You know, the slab bag definitely doesn't like help, but technically, no, now they're too tall. Unless I want to pinch them down. Ooh, I don't know if I'll do that then. I can't like get the wings to come down and then close over top, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So that sucks. So it looks like I'm doing this single style, and maybe I put more booster packs in there, but more booster packs in each plastic thing. And by the way, this video is going to run a while, so if you're here, like, comment, subscribe. That'd be awesome. Again, I haven't posted in a long time, but what I'll probably do, just for authenticity's sake, because I've already opened like 3 tins, I will do this. Sorry, this chair is squeaking like crazy. I got these off of Amazon. Again, they're hologram labels. They're tamper stickers, right? So basically showing that I wanted to put this on video as proof that I ripped them from these tins. And then I took stickers and I just put them on the back so that way nobody can mess with the actual sealed concept to it. And each of these hologram stickers actually has an ID number on them too. So once you peel them off, once you stick them on something and you try to peel them off again, it'll show that it's void. So it'll not be authentic anymore, or at least from when I did this. Oh, 2 sheets, multiple sheets. Let's do this one. Oh my God. Okay. First sticker, 327376. Come on, baby. Peel that puppy off. Put it on the back of the pack. And now you got yourself a little seal on the back of this guy. I'm going to do this. Why not? And I'll set it right here. And we'll just keep rolling. So for those that are purchasing these, I'll provide you a link to my YouTube page where I'm putting all these on here. And that way, you know that this is legit. Put on the back of every pack, so if they try to rip this off, they're in trouble. That is 327377. Anyway, I'm just trying to help out people purchasing. I think in the world of loose packs these days and breaking down these tins, you got to have at least a little bit of effort in showing people that you're not trying to mess with them. You're not trying to reseal packs. If you're going to buy loose packs, I think it's important to make them feel like they have something that's genuine. So that's why I'm putting them down the middle, and I put it vertically. Maybe I should put it horizontally, I suppose, but it's a secure label. 327378. And we'll just keep going through. I'm going to put this one horizontally just to see if it looks better. So if anybody's like, oh my God, he put a couple vertically and then a couple horizontally on there, he's an imposter. I'm not. I'm trying to be helpful in this world. 327379. So now I put it like this on there for you. Okay. Man, I wanted that booster bundle idea to work. I guess you could just put the packs in and not the actual like slab plastic around these things too, but I wanted to kind of see if they would fit both. I think if you put all 6 packs in a booster bundle, you might shake around too much. The booster bundle case might be almost like too much space for the packs, and I don't want them to just get sloshed around, so I might have to figure out something tighter. I've seen people put multiple packs in these like slab bags, and maybe I tried that a few times here, but I guess now that Evolving Skies is essentially too is just getting so dang expensive that people really might just want to buy one single pack at a time, you know, see how that works. 327381. And we'll just keep rifling through. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of the collection that I have. I have some really nice Sword and Shield era product. I got a few items of Sun and Moon here and there. I was kind of a little late in the game on those guys because, again, I got in around, you know, I got in at around like 2020, 2021, 22 range. I bought some vintage packs. I haven't never opened them. Base set 327382. And now we got all of our Evolving Skies done out of those. But I'll put some stickers on these guys as well. This is Brilliant Stars right here. Boom. Boom. I'm starting to put them horizontally now. I think that's a better play. Just make sure that you're lining it up. with where the actual sticky part to enclose the slab is. But yeah, wanted to make sure that these packs seem authentic. Well, they are authentic, but seem more valid, I guess. So you know that what you're buying hasn't been effed with. And you see it all the time with Whatnot. There's a Fusion Strike. The scamming world and booster packs and just knowing that this stuff is legit. I want to make people feel secure that if they come to a show and they want to buy from me, that these are authentic. 327-385. Sorry, I missed a couple of those other packs. I mentioned all of the Evolving Skies, but just wanted to show proof of what I'm doing down in the good old basement with a bunch of other crazy stuff in the back. But I just thought this could be a good idea to give it a shot and see how it works. So, the booster bundle idea, man, that fell through. I'll have to think of something different there. But let me know in the comments below if you think this is a good idea or if you think this is stupid. I mean, I am literally putting a tamper seal on a Astral Radiance pack, which isn't running a whole lot these days, but again, it's going to run high at some point. And I figured doing this consistently with all packs that I have, especially out of these tins, that you feel like you're getting what you're paying for. But yeah, I will be at a card show in Madison, the second time that I've ever vended. And I'm doing cards, I'm doing packs just like this. And I want to make sure that people feel secure and they feel confident that what they're getting from me is legitimate. Let's find out what's in this bad boy. I believe these are V-Striker tins, right? With the Empoleon and the Tyranitar. I got some Hidden Potential tins, some EV tins as well. Let's see if these have Evo Skies in them. We got Brilliant. Is that Brilliant? Brilliant, and then 3 Evo Skies right out of the tin. Right out of the tin. Pretty freaking cool. Let's take these guys and start loading them up. And I got probably about 12 to 15 tins in there. I did not take all of my tins. I wanted to keep some back at the old storage unit. I wanted to try it with a handful of the ones that I do have. Where did my stuff go? Oh, it's right here. Duh. Yeah, just see how this plays out. So, another Brilliant Stars. But yeah, I do have a nice collection over time, and it's taken years. So I really advise those that are trying to invest in Pokemon to be smart with your wallet and make sure that you are cognizant on how much you're spending and then wanting to hold, invest, or rip, because I kind of do it all. I love ripping packs. I play the TCG. I play the heck out of Pocket on my phone. But the market now is insane because I could get these tins and walk in there and grab whatever I want. I grab like 1, 2, 3 tins at a time or something. I rip some, I hold some, and I just have a little collection of random tins here and collection boxes. I have booster boxes. I got about 5 Evolving Skies booster boxes, and I got those around like anywhere from like $400 to like $600. And now I'm seeing them being sold easily above $2,000 now, which is freaking cool. Which is really freaking cool. And I don't know when I'm going to sell those. I did bring 1 booster box to this show, 1 Evolving Skies booster box. If somebody wants to hand me cash at a really great opportunity, I might say with that first one, give it a shot. But I really do think that this set, though, is going to go to, it could be a $3,000 box, booster box, by the time that we hit Christmas. So that's just my outlook on it. It just keeps running. And then all the other Sword and Shield booster boxes, you're hopeful that they will just follow suit. Hopeful that they'll follow suit. So, and they should. Anything over time with these guys is money. But man, I can't tell you how much Evo Skies that I ripped. And it just feels good to know that I kept some of this stuff off to the side. I made sure not to rip a bunch of stuff over the years that I at least couldn't hold on to. So I guess I did rip a lot. but I did hold a lot of them too. And that's kind of the fun within Pokemon here. It's nice to see your investment pay off while still being able to enjoy your hobby. Do videos like this, and just do a little bit of a side hobby with even now vending. And my first vend show was actually super fun. I got a bunch of 151 ETBs back when 151 wasn't cool, and you could just go to Costco, Target, Walmart, and get them for like 50 bucks. Costco deals would be obviously even cheaper. But now, a 151 ETB is insane. Really, like 250, 280 bucks right now. I mean, that's just absolutely wild. But there's 3 more packs sealed up and put into storage. A couple more of these Evolutions tins. Got an Umbreon one and a Sylveon one. Man, I wanted that booster bundle idea to work. I thought it was going to be a good idea. But you know what? Selling the packs and singles, no big deal. And if I'm overkill on this, honeycomb, yeah, should be Evo Skies. If I'm overkill on this, then so be it. But if it makes people feel that much more confident that when they buy from me, they're getting legitimate packs. Again, 2 Evo Skies, a Fusion, and an Evolving, which I am hopeful that the Umbreon tin will be the same. Should have that honeycomb pattern on the tin, or behind the tin. They have that honeycomb. The other one had like clear plastic, and they were saying that it wouldn't guarantee you that there was going to actually be Evolving Skies in them, because they've repackaged these tins over and over and over. And so just kind of getting into the know. Again, 2 Evolving Skies, a Fusion, and a Brilliant. So we'll start putting these together. But I just started to really get into the hobby and figure out what was in what. I got a ton of C22 tins as well. Knockout collection boxes that have Evolving Skies in them. I didn't bring any of those. I mainly just brought some tins for today and for tomorrow. I'm doing this the night before. And I'll keep opening them up and showing people what's in them and making sure that people feel that they know what they're getting. I didn't want to sell the tins. I didn't want to sell the tins and just be like, 80 bucks. I think there's Evolving Skies in there. And then there isn't. Or it's, now this is a $40 tin and there's 3 Evolving Skies in them. So just wanted people to know that what they're getting is what they're getting, and that the packs are pulled right out of these tins and thrown in here. So I think this is the best play. I think it makes people feel the most confident. It allows people to feel like what they're getting isn't messed with. Especially because, man, this guy right here, Evo Skies, what is this thing? Like almost 30 bucks, maybe 30 bucks a pack? Insane. Yeah, I remember pulling these at Walmarts and Targets and wherever, and it was $5 a pack, and they're just sitting there chilling. The ETBs too. I mean, God, the ETBs now are just absolutely nuts. And you could grab, I mean, Sword and Shield ETBs weren't even that like cool. A lot of people thought that the ETBs for Sword and Shield era were going to be kind of a dud compared to Scarlet and Violet because they didn't have promo cards in them. And I think you only get, even in the Pokemon Center version of those ETBs, you don't get as many packs in the Sword and Shield one as you do compared to the Scarlet Violet one. So less packs, no promo card. People thought that they were just break them down. But I'm glad that I didn't break down my Sword and Shield ETBs because they are running. And it's just that collector's premium, the case premium, the sealed authentic premium. Knowing that what you're getting is what you're getting. And ETBs are a cool collection piece too. They are. If you can't get booster boxes, grab ETBs, grab mini or booster bundles. I totally get it if you don't have the bank to just shell out $1,000, $800 for a booster box now. I get it. But to have a little piece of history, to either have it for your collection or to rip or to, I don't know, you buy stuff, my stuff, you resell it. I don't care. I don't judge anybody in this market. If you want to buy stuff to hold and sell, you want to rip it, you want to collect it and just never open it. You know, my dad was a big Lionel Trains guy. I remember he'd get me Lionel Trains every year for Christmas. And I was like, this is awesome. Let's open it up. And he's like, oh, no, that's a collector's item. Don't open that. I was like, oh, okay. I guess we're not playing with the new Lionel Trains. But I'm glad that he told me to just keep them in their cases and look at them and enjoy them. Because technically, if I do want to sell any of those Lionel Trains that he's got, they're definitely higher priced now than what they were. So this is what kind of got me into investing into Pokemon. Because again, I would collect as a kid. I stopped collecting around, basically once WotC was over, because I would go into obviously base set, fossil, jungle. I got into the gym challengers. I got into Neo. But once they started doing, maybe I kind of collect a little bit of e-reader cards. I think that was still WotC. But, you know, I was, 9 when Pokemon came out and just blew up, and it was insane. I've played almost every game. I got really big into the actual games. Red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, all that good stuff. I'll make sure my train of thought's on point. That needs to go right here. Got into Ruby, Sapphire. Played all the way to Black and White, basically handheld stuff. And then once I got onto bigger consoles, I kind of got away from when it started going like really 3D style world. But I could still play the heck out of any handheld Pokemon game. And of course, I don't know if a lot of people are probably young in this hobby. Actually, there's a lot of old heads like me too, but I played the heck out of the Pokemon trading card game on Game Boy. That was dope. That was fun. And then you kind of appreciate the cards more as a kid, because now you understand the mechanics of the card instead of just being like, oh, it's a cool card. And so I jumped back in after the whole Logan Paul scenario, and he was opening up base set first edition booster packs, and I was like, oh my god, nostalgia kicked in, my childhood kicked in, and I can't afford any of that. So I bought a couple vintage stuff just to like say I have it, and then I went into the modern world, and that's where I am now. Investing, collecting, playing, the whole 9 yards. And there you go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I stopped reading the ID numbers on the back, guys. I'm sorry. But you know, they're here. They're in these baggies. They have a tamper seal on the back. You know what you're getting is legitimate. And I don't know if I'll open up all these tins. I might keep some of these and just see how this lot goes. But let's at least do one more of these Black Friday ones. I made sure to make a note of that, because people were saying that Evolving Skies was, in fact, in these. So we'll do 5 more packs for the video. I'll keep the rest of these tins sealed. I might actually just take them to the card show, and just to say, hey, here's the packs that have been in the tins that I have opened. I didn't open up all the tins, but I did baggie and seal every single pack, so you know that what you're getting is legitimate. 3 Evolving Skies and 2 Brilliant Stars. Let's baggy these bad boys up. I also need to do a better job at making content. I do got a full-time gig outside of this, and I do watch YouTubers in the Pokemon world all the time. And I did try to make my own little YouTube channel. Got a little side business as well. But the summers are really the only times that I'm really like actually free to do this. Just because then life kicks in, work kicks in, and I can't commit to it as much as I should. Or maybe that's just a cop-out. Maybe I need to commit more to making content for you guys and just being a part of the hobby even closer. But I do love watching pretty much every PokeTuber out there, and you learn something from all of them. Truthfully, I'll watch Nostalgianomics and the Team Rocket Joey conflict. They're always entertaining to watch. Both of them have great takes. You know, not everybody I don't agree with everything everybody always says, because the market is just so insane right now. But I'll watch Pokebeard do his content. I'll watch, I know I missed a couple of these with seal tampered sticker things, whatever. But I'll watch Pokebeard, Pokerev, Pokevault, Cool Trainer Ryan. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd for this stuff. And I'm more of the small fish that really got lucky collecting this stuff and keeping a lot of this stuff sealed, because the market now is just nuts. I don't know how people do it. I don't have a whole lot of Scarlet Violet. I really don't. I did go into 151 just because that's my childhood there. But the Prismatic world, Paldean Fates world, Destined Rivals, I'm not going to go out and buy a booster box for $280 in Destined Rivals. I won't do it. Call me a Timmy or call me whatever, but I can't commit to that. I already put a seal on this one, but the rest of these do not. So let's finish these last 4, and then I will cut the video. So, but yeah, hey, and if I missed out and Destined Rivals just keeps going and people got in at that $200 to $220 mark and it kicks off for them and I missed, congrats. I mean, that's awesome. And I don't know, maybe I should. Maybe I should jump into just saying, you know what, buy that box. Because I think Destined Rivals booster boxes are what, like $280 now? Just insane. Insane compared to when I hopped back into the Pokemon world. That just wasn't happening. Wasn't happening in Sword and Shield. You wouldn't see a booster box that expensive. But if that's what the market's doing, that's what the market's doing. I don't know if it's a printing issue, if they're not printing enough. If it's distro, if it's a lot of people are doing rip and ships and whatnot stuff. And again, I don't judge anybody, whatever they do your thing. But I'm going to be patient. I do have a lot of positions held in the Sword and Shield area, in the era. Some Scarlet Violet, some Sun and Moon. I got team up packs and stuff. When I first kind of got in, I was going after some Sun and Moon stuff that was pretty, people said that was really nice. You know, so I grabbed team up, I grabbed Cosmic Eclipse, I grabbed anything that had tag teams. And just over time, I just was buying stuff. I mean, this is a fraction of what I own, but it's not like I'm going in there and just like wiping everything out. Like again, when this stuff was sitting on the shelves, it was there forever. So I could just pick up, you know, random tins or random box and rip and hold and whatever it is. But now it's just a totally different world. You got to be there on the day. But now all these are also sealed with their stickers on the back. And let's do a total of a count here. I'll set them on the ground. I'll put them all in their piles. And I'll give you a total count here of how much in each set I have packs. Mainly it's been Astral, it's been Brilliant, it's been Evolving Skies, and a couple Fusion packs. Didn't get a whole lot of Fusion out of these guys, which is okay. Got a ton of Evo though, jeez. Okay, well let's count out total what I have floating around in here. So for Fusion, I got 3 Fusion booster packs. I picked up actually just two Astral with their tamper seals and bagged up. And then for Brilliant, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Brilliant Stars packs. And then the big daddy is all of this Evo Skies. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 Evo Skies packs. All baggied up, all with tamper seals, authentic, genuine. I will not keep going through this. I got a ton of other stuff in there. Like I said, I'll just take these tins to the vend, and if I have to, I'll open them up in front of people and then put them in the baggies. Maybe that's a good way to show it too. But again, I want to make this video to feel like it's authentic, to help you guys out. This is going to be a long one. If you were watching the whole time, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about me breaking these down like this. Is it overkill? Is it something that should always be done with loose booster packs? And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.